Dennis Lille's to bowl, and it's a very warm welcome indeed.
Well, it could be on for a young and old here. Straight into the bounce, he's hit in first up. Well, I read in the newspaper on a few occasions that this little battle had been forgotten. Don't believe a word of it. That was a fantastic delivery by Dennis Lille, whipping it into the pitch there. Javed Miandad trying to get out of the road, not quick enough, and wearing one on the shoulder. That's a beautiful shot by Majid. Hit away, square on the offside. A little bit short that ball from Lille. Majid wasting no time in smashing it to the boundary. So Lille again. He's got a man lurking down a deep fine leg for the in-the-air hook shot. That's a short one, and it's hit him on the head. It smacked him on the head, and it's gone running away down to fine leg. And Javed Miandad calling for a single. That was a beautiful bouncer by Lille, and quick too.
Well, it was easy to see what Greg Chappell was telling Dennis Lille. A few short ones before lunch. And look at it hit that helmet of Majid. For a moment, he doesn't know where it's gone, what's happened. Because he can take a run from that, because he was trying to elude the bouncer. And the ball just ricocheting off the top of that helmet. And of course, bang, there it goes.
That's four, way over the top there. Lille pitching it short again. So 2 or 3 short balls there from Lille. He's bowled a few bounces. I don't think he's ever hit him on the head on purpose. Well, that's 4-2, outside off stump, and once again, Majid taking advantage of the fact that there are no fieldsmen on the boundary on the offside.
And that a better shot from Majid Khan. Dennis Lille struggling a little here, not bowling with a great deal of pace. Giving Majid Khan plenty of chance to get back. And ease it through that slip area, but right over the top of it and straight to ground.
So Majid braces on to 19, 2-4-74. Once again outside off stump, and once again dispatched away towards the boundary. And that's a bad line. Lille's bowling there outside off stump. A great bouncer followed by 3 pretty ordinary deliveries.
17 so far from this over of Dennis Lille's. 4 boundaries. Hit all out in that area. And of course, the no ball.
And so Lille to Javed Miandad. He's had 1 ball, 1 bouncer which hit him. That one up just outside off stump. Well played by Javed. Pushed away on the offside. Willems after it'll get 2. So Miandad now on 3. It's a short one. He's tried to hook it. It's gone up in the air, and that's just a little bit unlucky on the part of Lille. Or seemed to rush on to Miandad. He wasn't there quite quick enough, and it lobbed up in the air into safe area.
A good ball this from Dennis Lille. Coming in off the pitch. Not such a good shot from Javed. He was cramped.
It's going to be interesting to see what Miandad does now, whether he's going to graft himself in there or he's going to attack the bowling.
Well, there's perhaps an indication. Graham Wood doing the fielding. 2 runs to Javed Miandad. Shot. And a quick Wood into the boundary. So they're going in the air, but not to hand.
Well, he really thumped that hard, slightly uppishly, square of the wicket. Obviously, Miandad has decided that he can get on top of the bowling quickly enough. The pressure on Majid would be a bit off, because Majid, having failed in the Perth Test, is under a bit of pressure.
And he's got that between the 2 men at gully and at square point. Don't go forward, Graham Wood and cut it off. Throw to the bowler's end. Nice decreed by the slips. But it's 3 to Majid Khan.
That was a good shot by Majid. Played just a little late, square of the wicket.
Bowling to Majid Khan. Well, I suppose we might have to put that down as a chance, but it was a great effort to go across there to the right. Terry Alderman, who has a very safe pair of hands and a good eye. I think he just got the fingers underneath it, so you can put it down as a remarkable effort from Alderman that has to go down as a chance.
Majid lucky there, but a brilliant attempt by Alderman. And Majid getting the outside edge to a ball which moved away. He was on the front foot driving there. Very fine delivery from Lille, moving away.
And no trouble this time. And that, I think, came from Majid Khan, as he knew that he'd been drawn into the trap. Sometimes you look at a situation and wonder if there is a trap being set. Well, there's no doubt about this one. It was a beautiful piece of bowling. And Greg Chappell took it very neatly indeed. It went quite fast.
but it was a set-up by Dennis Lilly and Greg Chappell. 3 for 105. Now there's another man gone behind square leg in catching position for the hook shot, which Javed Miandad has miscued 3 times already. The batsman will be wondering if he's going to get another bouncer. You never quite know with bowlers of Lilly's thinking. Sometimes they'll move 2 men behind square. That is Graham Wood just behind the umpire, and there's another man down at deep fine. Sometimes you'll get a short one. You have to make the choice of whether or not to hook. But it's just as possible that Lilly will be going to bowl him outswingers round about off stump, so that he has in mind those 2 men behind square.
Well, Lilly bowling much better after lunch. He's found his line and length, and he's beginning to move the ball away, bowling into the breeze. And I think at 3 for 111, Chappell must be much happier. And one can say so far his decision to put Pakistan into bat almost justified.
So that was the sucker ball. A very obvious bouncer, that one. And so short that it was telegraphed to Javed Miandad. But that's probably not the one Lilly's thinking about. He's probably more interested now in being able to get a decent outswinger working to go away from the right-hander. 3 slips and 2 gullies waiting there. Greg Chappell border and Alderman at slip, Yardley gully, and the squarer one, Kim Hughes. And he's got him another way. 4 down. Lilly forces Miandad to play on. And I think some of the credit for that can go to the thinking of those 2, Greg Chappell and Lilly, for getting into Javed Miandad's mind that there might be something short on its way. Plays it down onto the stumps. 4 down now for 111. And a good piece of thinking that by the 2 experienced Australian players.